What is going on, witches and wizards, and welcome to another Hogwarts Legacy video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about something that hasn't really been talked too much about, and that is spell upgrades. I'm going to play you a couple of clips that kind of give us a better insight on how the spell upgrades might work and what we could expect. Today we're going to be talking about how we're probably going to be able to access these spell upgrades. So if this sounds interesting to you guys, a like would be greatly appreciated, and let's dive in and talk about Hogwarts Legacy. As you guys know, we're just a couple of days away from a massive reveal of Hogwarts Legacy. We're extremely excited, but we want to know more about the game, and today we're going to be talking about spell upgrades. So I'm going to play you guys this clip. As you guys may already know, one of the biggest spells that almost everybody knows is Incendio. Basically, anything that has fire or fire component will have Incendio. As you guys are seeing in this clip, he is casting Incendio and lighting the enemy on fire. And nothing is really happening here. It's just a matter of him casting Incendio. Now, the thing that has us thinking that there are going to be spell upgrades is because here we see Harry once again casting Incendio once again, only this time he has an area of effect ability while casting the Incendio. As you guys see here, there's a ring of fire that propels forward and then explodes and creates a massive circle around the enemy, not only decimating the enemy around him, but also decimating the enemy he was already fighting. So as you guys see here, this is the same spell, but this particular spell is enhanced, which leads us to believe that you're going to be able to upgrade your spells. Now, the dialogue we want to have, and I want to have with you guys, is how will we be able to upgrade these spells? So there's a couple ways that we actually thought about how you could possibly upgrade these spells, which are based off RPG elements. So let's start off with the first one. And like I said, I want to know from you guys, which one would you think would be the best? As you guys know, there is a skill tree in the game. And this could probably be a way that, similar to the way Assassin's Creed does it, where you have multiple abilities, in this case, multiple spells, and these spells have different attributes that you're able to get from within the skill tree. So let's say you have Incendio or Inferno, and within the skill tree, you're going to decide whether you want to invest to a particular skill, and the more you invest within that skill tree, the more likelihood you have of upgrading that set skill. So in this case, let's say the skill tree is comprised of multiple skill trees. You have Incendio, Inferno. You have multiple spells categories, and you decide what spell category you go with. And the more XP points you invest within that spell category, the more upgrades you will be unlocking for that particular spell. So that's one way to do it. That would be the skill tree route. The other way would be able to do it is through a mastery. So for example, let's say you guys go ahead and pick up the Incendio, Inferno, whatever spell you want to pick up. And the more you use the spell, the more points you're going to earn for this particular spell. It's kind of like a mastery, right? So the more you use it, the more you level it up. The more you level it up, the more stuff that you unlock for that particular spell, which gives it an upgrade ability. Because one thing we don't want to see is we don't want to see the game forcing you to a particular playstyle or to a particular spell that you probably don't want to pick up or you don't want to invest points in. This is why I think it should be open to free reign, where if some people want to play with Incendio, some people want to play with Leviosa, and that is the way they want to play, they shouldn't be tied down or forced to a specific spell unless they want to invest heavily within that spell. Because this would make it better, because that way people will be able and be given the chance to have multiple different types of builds for their particular playstyle. So some people want to freeze enemies like a freeze build. Some people want to have an Inferno build. Some people want to have a super duper magic build. This way gives it a lot of diversity if you go the mastery route as opposed to the skill tree route, allowing you guys to make sure that you play the way you want to play. Now I want to know from you guys, what would be the best way to actually get this? As you guys see right here in the videos I showed you, there is a different type of spell cast for just one single spell. So we do know that there's going to be some sort of upgrading these spells and some way to getting more out of the spells than what we can, whether that is being upgraded within the skill tree or upgrading it via mastery class. I want to know, guys, from you, which one do you think will be the best way of doing it? And I want to pinpoint you this particular tweet that was actually sent on June 29, a couple months ago, and it says the following: from the tallest mountains to the deepest caverns, hone your skills anywhere in the wizarding world. So I don't know when they say honing your skills, that means mastering the skill of spells, if that means it's going to be tied to the skill tree, or if it's going to be tied to you, a mastery way of you leveling up that particular spell. But I want to know from you guys because I really hope we get some inside information onto the way the skill tree looks this time around for when we actually get some new footage this coming Tuesday, or we get some information on the way the spell upgrades will work, because we already know that there are going to be different sets of potions. Maybe we apply a potion to that particular spell and that allows us to cast it different. That's another way they could actually go about it. But I kind of want to know your guys' feedback on what do you guys think. Let's open up the dialogue. Let me know in the comment section down below what would be the best way to go about this. And do you find it that it's actually pretty dope that you're going to be able to use these skills not only in one particular way, but in multiple ways due to the fact that these are upgradable and they do different stuff when they're upgraded. I do hope you guys are enjoying our Hogwarts Legacy content. If you are, guys, check out this video that's popping up right now on the screen. We give you guys a ton of information that you're definitely not going to want to miss out. And you guys want to make sure you guys fully informed for when the game releases. Remember, this Tuesday, guys, we're going to have extensive videos here on the channel going over the trailer that we're going to be getting released and also having a more in-depth guide with that trailer. So I hope you guys are ready for more Hogwarts Legacy coverage. If you enjoy what we're doing here in the channel, a like would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget, if you want to become part of the Bolt Nation, all you got to do, guys, is click that link down below where it says join and join the Bolt Nation, or hit us with a fat thank you. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video.